Alright, what is up, everybody? Um, so I got woken up this morning by almost pooping my pants. I don't know if that's ever happened to anyone where they have to poop so bad it wakes them up. I mean, it's pretty incredible your body wakes you up to do that, but yeah, so I did that. I woke up at about 6, and I had to be up pretty early anyway.
Commander, you
I had to be
received
up
a new
by
message at your private terminal.
8. Um, which, normally I wake up before 8, but I had to be up by 8 to just get ready for everything. Thank you again, Samish Bhatia. Mr. Dina offered to pass a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nirali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I have opened a restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Yali's picture hangs on the wall, and the Alliance soldiers eat free. It is the least I can do to honor the courage with both you and my wife served humanity. Sincerely, good lord, sincerely, God, I'm an idiot. Sincerely, it's Samish Bhatia. Upgrades. Alright, so the whole point I was making is, I didn't think I was going to even be able to play today, because I thought I was going to wake up probably around 7:30 and then do everything I needed to do to get ready. So I got to leave here by 8:45 my time. So that means we have about an hour. So I'm not going to spend too much time. I am just going to hop a flight to Omega, and we'll get started. Alright, so let's go here. Let's explore these planets real quick.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
I was going to poor, I think. There might be something between poor and moderate that I'll stop at, but oh, this one's rich.
Probe launched. Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe launched.
I know this isn't the most fun thing, but this is absolutely critical in this game if you want to get, if you don't want to get a horrible ending. So look good. Still a couple more big spikes out there. Oh, there it is.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
Depleted. So done 100% there. Alright, let's head to Omega. Well, actually, let's... and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansions by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. There's 7.8 million people on it. You know what the best part about getting Kasumi is? I no longer have to bring fucking Jake upon the missions. And what is... She has a skill too that is critical to defeating the Harbingers. And I can't remember what it is. No many guns yet.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Oh, sweet cheeks.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
Afterlife, suck it, bitch, and do what I want.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums.
Unlock 15 new Mass Effect 2 codex
Dr. Morton
entries.
Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Zaid.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates, even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Foot itches so fucking bad. Alright, let's go talk to Aria.
Aria's expecting
Come on in. I'm expecting you.
Forgot where Aria is, up here.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help. That could be our way in. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as if you make... He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant. And dangerous.
Mordin is my boy. Don't be talking shit about him.
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Jeez, my fucking foot. It is driving me nuts.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. And to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Alright. We'll see. We're gonna be pushing it, so I might have to stop in the middle. But we are going to go recruit Mordin. Get our boy on board. God, I mean, the characters in this game are so good. Even the DLC characters. Zaidi kind of sucks, but Kasumi is fucking awesome. Her loyalty mission is great. Is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega, so it's gotta be this side. My foot is itching so bad.
Freedom's progress has generated a swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown
blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, and you.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya T'Loak calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Salarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Any idea where I can find Mordin's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Salarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Salarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
We're all human. The plague won't affect us. Let's do it.
So, I mean, insanity, the insanity difficulty on Mass Effect 1 and 3 is hard. Like, don't get me wrong. I handled Mass Effect 1 alright. You know, there's kind of ways to get around it. In Mass Effect 3, I just think it's a little bit easier in general compared to 1 and 2. Like I said, Mass Effect 1, I think it's pretty difficult, but because of the AI in Mass Effect 1 makes it easier. There are a few parts, obviously, that I struggle. Now, anyway, Mass Effect 2, Insanity is tough. It is no joke. And it is frustrating. It will piss me off. There is not going to be many missions that I try where I don't die at least once. So.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Orcha shooting anything that moves.
Shields have failed.
I got it!
Going dark. I've seen a lot of bad before. This is worse. Way worse.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Oh, fuck.
He must have tried to claw his way out of this room. A grim way to die.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. 2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Daedalus isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too.
Dude, you're clearly infected.
Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
That sucks.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it! Damn you! Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate, had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus?
Vorcha. Besides, sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
Why are you so convinced?
And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case of what happened. Or you go growing up. I didn't know if they were going to attack or if I'd talk to them. Apparently, they attacked.
Bring him down. Going. Silence. There we go. Now you see me.
Shield.
Can't do it.
I couldn't fucking... I was trapped.
Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Before. This is worse. Way worse.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading. He must have tried to claw his way out of this room.
Bastard sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Human. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now,
is there anything I can do?
Your plague did this to me.
Is there anything I can do?
Your plague did this to me.
I need to find Morton Soul.
I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
I'm just trying to speed through this now.
It's what I do.
Your word. What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced?
And since humans are the only species... Sorry, human. You may not...
I need to find Morton.
I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous. But perhaps he's not just a doctor. The Blue Sun...
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Oops, I was gonna say I'm sending someone to help, but... if I do die here, it's probably... we're probably calling it. So hopefully I don't die. Hacking flash crowd blast. Alright, resume. Alright, that was pretty quick.
Going dark.
There's the target.
Going dark. Before. This is worse. Way worse.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading. He must have tried to claw his way out of this room. A grim way to die.
Human. Bad enough you infect us with this plague.
Is there anything I can do?
Your plague did this to me.
I need to find Morton.
I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit. It's what I do.
Your words. What do you wish to know?
When I find Morton, I'll tell him about you.
Thank you. I don't want to die. whatever Mordin is.
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
Blue Sun, he's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people.
Why are you so convinced?
And since humans are the only species...
I need to find Mordin's soul.
I was afraid to go to him before. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their I was afraid to go to him before.
When I find Mordin...
I don't want to die.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Alright, one more attempt here. If we die, we're probably calling it. If we don't, then we'll go a little bit further. Ideally, I want to go to where I first meet Mordin.
Going silent.
Taking heavy fire.
Cloaking.
Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, how much time do we have? Alright, we don't have much time, but I think we can get to that point one more time.
Cloaking. I've seen a lot of bad before. This is worse. Way worse.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
But I did this one already.
He must have tried to claw his way out of this room. A grim way to die.
Human. Bad enough.
I need to find Mordin's soul.
I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Your word. What do you wish to know? I don't want to die. I was afraid to go to him before. He's not just a doctor. And since humans are... The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their terror. Goodbye, human.
Watch out!
Going dark.
How'd you like that?
He goes.
Yeah, lost you.
Deploying tech overload.
Get through my shield!
Now you see me.
Well, and I do have a hard stop pretty quick here. Oh, damn it. Where's Duncan going? What's up here? So we've got about 10 minutes. If I can make it to Mordin, I'd be pretty happy.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us. Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Salarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Mordin's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
I don't think we're gonna make it to Mordin, but we'll... let's save again. Gotta remember to do regular saves in these missions.
Now what's this?
Incoming! About that one!
Going silent.
as you see me. Going down. This will put them down. Cloaking. There we go. Look out.
Yep, alright. But that was my alarm, so I gotta go. But we will probably pick this up. Well, honestly, it'll probably be tomorrow. But going to the big college football game near where I'm at. National television. Colorado State, Colorado. So it all depends on how much I drink. The game's not until 5:30, and we're heading to the stadium in about an hour and a half, so it's going to be a long day. So chances are I'm probably going to be a little too drunk tonight, but if not, we'll pick it up tonight. Otherwise, it'll be sometime tomorrow. Alright, catch you guys later.